Learn how to make a pull piñata. You will need tissue paper, a small but sturdy box, scissors, glue, string, I use paracord, masking tape, construction paper, and a marker. First you will get the box and decide what side will be the top and what side will be the bottom. Mark an X on the top as center as possible. For the bottom you will draw a square using one of the side of the box as a side of the square. Make X in the middle of the square. Cut out on the lines you make with the marker, creating a door. Cut on line of X's on top and bottom. Next, on the top of the box with about 8 inches of string, fold the string in half and push the ends into the box. Secure with a knot on the inside and outside of the box, creating a handle to hang up the piñata. Then with about 6 inches of string, tie a knot at one end and push into the door on the bottom. Again secure with a knot on the inside and outside of the door, making a pull string. Now you start to tape up all the cracks, gaps and inside flaps in the box. Then you tape the box shut, then tape the edges of the door. Now we are ready to move on to cutting the tissue paper and construction paper. I glue and pin down thick black paper to the door and bottom of the piñata just to make it look nice, letting dry at least 24 hours. Then I cut tissue paper long ways about 1.5 inches apart, making strips. Once you get about 50 strips, you want to cut ruffles onto one side about 1/2 inch long. Then I cut tissue paper long ways about 1.5 inches apart, making strips. Once you get about 50 strips, you want to cut ruffles onto one side about 1/2 inch long. Now you start to glue the strips onto the box. Start at the bottom of the box and work your way up, making sure to layer the paper, each row just a little higher than the last. Once you get to the very top of the box, where the hanger is, you can cut or rip the strips of tissue paper to the size of each side, making it smaller each layer that gets closer to the string in the middle. Let dry. Let dry about 24 hours before you add construction paper designs or print, and cut out decals and glue on piñata. Let dry before filling. Let dry before filling. These are great for parties, birthdays, even just gifts, and they last forever. You stuff it full of whatever you want: candy, small toys, keychains, gift cards, money. The list can go on, just depends on how big the door is, and they pull the string and get a surprise. Just like a regular piñata, but without the bashing and mess. And these can be made small enough to just hang up on a wall or the ceiling. They can be used again and again. Hope this helps. Thank you, and remember to love yourself.